So I'm back in my Fiesta ST after a week with the Focus RS, and a lot of you are probably thinking, man, I bet you're really missing the RS. Well, actually, I'm really only missing parts of the RS, and that really kind of tells you how really great the Fiesta ST is. Because if you can double the power, almost double the price, and you still come back to your other car and you say, man, this Fiesta ST is a lot of fun, that really tells you what an awesome car this is. One of the things that I really miss from the Focus RS is the exhaust sound. Like I mentioned before, I cannot get the exhaust sound just right on the ST, but I can continue to work on that. I also miss the really stiff suspension, which I can get that as well, probably with some different dampers, maybe some Bilsteins or something like that. So that's also something that I can work on and accomplish. I do miss the Brembo brakes. That's a little bit more costly to try to do on this car. It's definitely doable. However, you could do a lot of things to the Fiesta ST, but you're never going to attract the type of attention that the RS gathers. That really kind of surprised me that the RS people know what it is. I had a lot of comments on it at work. Everywhere I went, people would look at the car. You don't really get that so much with the ST. It's a little bit more of a sleeper car. It does blend in, even mine with the different wheels and the decals and everything on it. It doesn't stand out as much. But the ST really is a fun car to drive. It is an amazing bargain, especially now with how dealers are basically just giving these things away. There's only another year left of these cars, and they're absolutely amazing. I love how the size of the car is smaller. It's more my size kind of car. I love the seating position a little bit better. I sit up maybe just a touch higher, which helps kind of like see corners and autocross a little bit better. I like the low mounted shifter. I think that's very similar to the shifter I had like in my my 2000 ZX3. It's a little bit more of a low mounted shifter, which makes it more comfortable for me to shift. I just like it a little bit better. The car is easier to park, it's easier to see out of, it's easier to drive, it's easier to, I don't have to do a 20-point turn to like maneuver in parking lots because it's just so much smaller compared to the RS. It's lighter weight, it feels so much faster than the RS, even though the speedometer indicates you're not going as fast as you think you are. It's the visceral experience you get with the Fiesta ST that makes you feel like that you're really, really going fast, and you're really not. The RS you can get yourself into a lot more trouble with because you don't realize how much faster you're going, where the ST, you have to work on it a little bit more to make it go that fast, and so it kind of keeps you out of trouble. But overall, Ford did an absolutely amazing job on both the Fiesta ST and the Focus RS, and really the Focus ST is a pretty good car too. It's really great that I had an opportunity to be able to drive so many of these different great Ford hatchbacks before they're gone. I don't know what the future of Ford is. They say they want to be a mobility company, not a car company anymore. I don't want a mobility, whatever it's going to be. I don't want a self-driving car. I really could care less about that. I want a car I can drive and I can have fun with and I love. And right now, Ford has 3 wonderful products: Fiesta ST, Focus ST, and Focus RS. They're all going to be gone after next year, probably never coming back. If they do ever come back, they'll never be as enjoyable as they are today. It simply can't be done. Americans don't buy small, fun cars. They'd rather buy SUVs and gigantic trucks again. So if we ever see small cars again, they'll probably be electric powered and they'll be autonomous, and you probably won't even have a steering wheel, and it's going to be an absolutely horrible world. And at that point, I'd rather just sit in a retirement home and rot away because it's not that much fun. So anyway, that's my little spiel on going from a Focus RS back to my Fiesta ST and how much I really, really enjoy the Fiesta ST. And I'm telling you what, if you don't have one of these cars yet, you should really try to scoop one of these up before they are gone, because you're missing out on really one of the most spectacular cars ever produced, and a lot of journalists will agree. The Fiesta ST is amazing. The Focus RS is amazing at that price point if you want to go at that level, but you can't go wrong with any of these cars. They're really freaking amazing. All right, thanks guys.